Hi students, in this module we shall be discussing about the physeal or the growth plate injuries. The initial classification was given by Salter Harris in the year 1963 and it had got 5 subtypes. This classification was further modified by Rang et al. And Ogden et al. And the present classification has got 9 subtypes of physeal injuries. And the first type of injury in Salter-Harris classification is the transverse injury along the physis, and that's the first type of injury in Salter-Harris classification. In this injury, only the physis is involved. It is very difficult to catch this injury in X-rays because the bony parts are not involved. The second type of injury in Salter-Harris classification involves 2 parts, which is the physis and the metaphysis. It is worth mentioning of a small fragment called Holland-Thurston sign or Holland-Thurston fragment, which can later on provide angular deformities to the injured area. The third type of injury in Salter-Harris classification involves another 2 parts of the bone, namely the physis and the epiphysis. The fourth type of injury in Salter-Harris classification involves 3 parts, the physis, metaphysis and the epiphysis together. So it involves the physis, metaphysis and epiphysis. That is the fourth type of injury in Salter-Harris classification. The fifth type of injury in Salter-Harris classification is a complex type of injury involving all the 3 parts of bone, namely the physis, metaphysis and epiphysis. It's a complex type. The sixth type of injury was modified by Rang et al. And it depicts the angular injuries of the physis, and these lead to angular deformities with the time. So injuries at the peripheral zone of physis can lead to angular deformities, and this was told by Rang et al. It is also known as Rang 6, and in this only physis is involved. In the 7th subtype, only one area of bone is involved, that is the epiphysis. It's an isolated epiphyseal injury, and this was given by Ogden. The 8th type of Salter-Harris injury involves only one part of the bone, which is the metaphysis. It is an isolated metaphyseal injury, and it also is related to the endochondral ossification. Endochondral ossification is worth remembering with the 8th subtype or 8th type of Salter-Harris injury. The last and the 9th type of injury is a periosteal injury, and it is associated with intramembranous ossification. Intramembranous ossification. So these are the 9 types of Salter-Harris injuries.